What is up, you lovely people of YouTube? So in this video, we're going to be sharing how to play guitar in under just 5 minutes. That's right, you're gonna be a rock star after this video. So first things first, we're gonna go over the anatomy of a guitar. Now, this is gonna be the neck right here. And you also got the frets. So these things that come across, they're called frets. You put your finger in between them to get the sound. Now, these are called knobs. So if you haven't strung your guitar, first do that. Look up a video on that. And tune your guitar as well. How I remember the notes on the guitar, starting from the top to the bottom, this one is going to be E, A, D, G, B, and E. So, how to remember it? Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Pretty cool. So, tune your guitar to E standard. You guys can get a tune-on clipper. That also helps if you want to do it, or if you want to tune by ear, just look up a video on E standard. So first off, how do you hold a guitar? Now, for me, I'm resting this on my right knee. Some people rest it on their left knee. That is up to you. You're just gonna put your arm on top of the guitar and then take your left or right hand and wrap it underneath the neck. So how do you hold a pick? Now for me, I take the fattest part of the pick and place it on my index finger. And what I do is I get it lined up straight and then I curve it slightly, about a 45-degree angle, and then put my thumb down. So it looks like that. Now, whatever's more comfortable for you, that's just how I do it. So now that you know how to hold a pick, go ahead and strum just all of the strings open and just get used to strumming. So do that a couple of times. When you strum, just kind of focus on just getting the top of the strings rather than your pick dipping too far in the middle. It's gonna take longer for it to pick. So just right at the top, nice and easy. So practice that fluid motion. Now I'm gonna show you guys how to play your first chord. Now this is going to hurt your fingers if you're just starting. You guys are gonna get calluses on your fingers. That is totally normal. It does take time to build, so if it does start to hurt, just stop for the day and try again the next day. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna teach you guys how to play an E chord. So this is just gonna be E major. Now, for this one, we're just gonna start with open E. And when I mean open, I mean no fingers are on the frets. So, just E. You're gonna start with just open E. Now we're gonna put our middle finger on the second fret of the A, which is the second string. And when you guys do this, don't put your finger flat like this to get to the second fret. Curve it just slightly, so that way these strings can still ring. It's gonna feel a little bit different. So you're gonna go open E, and then we're gonna go second fret of the A. Now, if you just strum those two, that's a power chord. And you can honestly just stop right there, and you have your first chord. But if you wanna spice it up a little bit, this is gonna be a little tricky, but take this finger, your ring finger, and you're gonna put it on the second fret, and just tuck it right next to this one. So slide, and if your finger's right here, slide it down here. Tuck this one right next to it on the second fret of the D string. You're gonna strum those three. You're gonna take your first finger and you're gonna put it on the fourth string, first fret, also known as the G. Now, it may not sound that clean. Like I say, make sure that your fingers are arched, and it's gonna hurt. So just practice holding that shape. It is going to hurt. The more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it, and the more your calluses are going to form. So again, make sure that you have that little arch against all of them. So you don't want it to be flat, or else you're gonna get that sound. Now, if you guys are having problems hitting this last note, try tucking your elbow back and kind of pressing against that first fret. So you want it to be clean. Now, another thing about guitar is it's going to take some patience. Even if it's just 5 minutes a day or even a minute a day, do something to build these calluses, because I promise it's going to get a lot easier to play. So now that you know your first chord, it's time to learn your first song. Now, this one is called Smoke on Water. I'm sure you've heard of it. And this is how it goes. Ignore my daughter in the background. But what you're gonna do is take your ring finger on the second string, fourth fret. So you're gonna hit that. Then you're gonna go to the next string, second fret. And then same string, fourth fret. And then we're gonna repeat that. So you're gonna go 4 on the second string, 2 on the 3rd string. Now, instead of going to the 4th fret, we're going to go to the 5th fret. So you can use your ring finger and go to the 5th fret. And then you can use your middle finger, go down to the 4th fret. So we got... Now, we're going to repeat that first part. So 4 on the 2nd, 1 on the 3rd, 4 on the 3rd. Now we're just going to walk it back down. So 2nd on the 3rd string, and then 4 on the 2nd string. So you walk it up, and then walk it down. So... there you have it. There's Smoke on Water. So, under 5 minutes, you guys learned a chord and a song. So now you guys are rock stars. So peace out.